Praise be to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kadash na Bohana to the leader and the apostle from the Temestone. Peace, blessed salutation to the Akim pushing this truth to the four angels of heaven. This is another edition on the moral standard and the judgment, man. And there's a Torah. This is another edition on the difference between Babylon and the Eastern Hemisphere. This is another edition, Salaki edition, on the difference between Babylon and ancient Israel, man. So the Torah, or we call it Torah, or Tolat. We call it here Tolat. So Esau can't keep a single commandment, but there are certain society here, or certain laws in which the Israelites in Africa still keep, starting with the Igbo and the different tribes here in Africa. They still keep the Torah, man. And I don't care what you saying, man. That is their culture vulture. They stole our culture, man. Esau can steal everything. All this other nation can steal everything, but they won't steal the Torah, man. The Torah were given direct from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. No single society can keep a single Torah, man. Look around and you can see they can steal land, they can steal style, they can steal everything, but nobody can steal the Torah, man, because the Torah was given to a righteous nation. If you keep the Torah, man, you will have an everlasting life, man. And only Israelite can have an everlasting life because they are righteous. They can keep the Torah, man. So you stupid ass Negro who think that somebody can steal the Torah, then you are sorely mistaken, man. So those people who still keep the Torah here in Africa and different parts of the world, they are Israelite, man. The northern kingdom still keeps the Torah, the fringes and everything, the marriage law and everything, because they are Israelite, man. So you Negroes are hurt, man. You Negro, you Babylonian, coon as Negroes are hurt, man. You Babylonian single moms are hurt, man. You lazy Babylonian pant sagging stupid Negroes are hurt, man. You too said, man, the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will kill you soon, man. Are hurt, man. That's why you come against the elders, man. And we don't care about you, man. We don't care about you. So today I'm going to talk about if you speak shit against your father can curse you and you'll be a bug out in the street, man. A complete bug out, man. These are Eastern moral standards and value in which society is conducted, man. And this mandate, the parent received this mandate from the Heavenly Father, man, through his prophet Moshe, man. So our parents were told if a child does this, he should be cursed, man. If you curse your father, and your father will curse you back, and that curse will be in effect. I'm not talking about cursing, speaking prophetic language. A curse like a curse, man. Your father may tell you won't get married, man, or you won't build a house, you won't do anything, you won't be rich. That disease won't be healed. I'm talking about those curses if you speak against your father, man. Let's read. This is Leviticus 30. And this is Salak, Leviticus 29. For everyone that curses his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. He has cursed his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. You see? So that's it. I will be speaking with testimony I have witnessed here in Africa, man. This is another Deuteronomy 27 and 16. Cast be he that sits light by his father or his mother, and all the people shall say Amen. So back then, all the people agreed on that matter. If you do this to your father, you will be cast. A direct curse, man. You won't understand this because you grow up in Babylon, man. Your father can put curses on you. Your father is like is a Lord, man. Is Adonai here on earth, man. That's the order, man. There is order. You see, it is Yahweh Shai a man and then a woman. Here on a man, there is different ranks, man. Your father is above you. You are still a man, but your father is above you. He can curse you. Your mother is above you. Your mother can curse you. The firstborn is above you. If you do wrong to a firstborn, your father can curse you instead of the firstborn. There are laws in which you need to follow. Man. There are laws I have. These laws I grew up keeping these laws. I wonder why Esau says he can't keep law, you can't keep law, you can't keep, but we keep all of the law here. The Arab keep the law, some of the law. And this other nation keeps the laws, man. What's wrong with Esau, man? The Israelite here in Africa, they keep the laws, man. That's why some society knows they are Israelite, because they keep the law. No other nation can keep the law, man. What's wrong with you, Negroes, man? Your father can put a curse on you. You cannot come home drunkardly, sagging, putting your panty on your buttocks, man, playing game all day long. First of all, your father will chase you out of his home. You will go to the street. If you start doing your own thing in the street there, you will meet the elders of the street, they will lay hands on you and they will stone you to death. These practices are still practiced up to this day here in Africa, man. Esau can't do shit about them, man. Esau trying to put sanction on the African nations, trying to force them to be homosexuals, man. And the many of these leaders who stand against Esau, many of them are Israelites, man. Like Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya, man. He stood against Barack Obama and told him, we don't want your loans, man, and we can't be homosexuals, man, here, man. We can't be homosexuals here, man. Get the hell out of here, man. We can't be homosexuals. No, man. We can't. We don't tolerate homosexuality in our society, man. We can't be homosexuals, man. You can't wear a girl dress and walk down the street. I will beat you myself, man. There is no law. Even if you go to the police will see you as a bugout. They won't care about you. They won't do anything about you. Back then, when I was in the world, man, I was very mean, man. If I see you even speaking like a girl, man, I'll be with you, man. Let alone wearing girls' clothes, man. And the society can't do nothing, man, about that, because we are raised like that. The society is like that. The only thing is that Esau is trying to force us to do something. So let's go back to our topic of where father can curse you. Let me give you an example. There was this example in which this bugout, this blazer came against his father for having multiple wives, man. And basically he went to the younger wife to cause conflict there, man. To beat that his aunt there, his father's wife, to beat him. His father's wife was having these small kids, and something bad happened. Their father was there. They thought their father is not there, so they went to cause conflict there, and different stupid things to do there to their young mother, man. So the father came out straight out of his room, man, and he looked up. Those who went there to cause the conflict was this brother and his sister, man. He looked up to that brother. That brother was an engineer, man. He studied Esau philosophy in the university, so he saw his father as a bugout for having multiple wives. Here in Africa, people have multiple wives, man, as a bugout and all of that. His father has many wives, and the kids up to 20 kids, man, from different wives, man, different flavor. So his father looked at him and said, hey, somebody, hey, what are you doing here? What are you causing conflict in my house, man? That education in which I hustled so much to make sure you get that education, and you are coming to cast me in my house. Between me, his father told him, between me and you, who was the first one to see the sun? That is the first thing your father will ask you. Be prepared. What is coming there is a curse, man. And the curse is no joke, man. And his father told you, we will see if we will be able to keep that job, because he was an engineer, man. And he cursed his sister that you won't get married, man. Every man will leave you. And here in Africa, if a woman don't get married, they consider him as cursed. Like in ancient Israelite, right? Because the Israelites lived here in Africa, they influenced the society, man. So that sister isn't married up to now. And that man who was an engineer, he got chased out of every work he went to interview. He basically worked 2 to 3 months, then he got chased. Another job, 2 to 3 months, he got chased. Another job, for 10 years he have been on different job. Imagine how many jobs he went. Each job 2 to 3 months, and they got chased. That is the curses from your parent, man. The parent you are Lord here on yes, man. And the Torah is true. You are talking about, let's keep the Torah. Do you even know the Torah, man? Are you a see? Let's keep the Torah. Let's keep the Torah. We are trying to keep the Torah. Can you keep the Torah, man? Every single commandment is heavy. You need to be refined in your mind to be able to keep the Torah. That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. We need Yahweh Shai. That's why Yahweh Shai came to die on a cross to redeem those which were under the curse of the law, man. People talk about the curse of the law, they talk about Deuteronomy 28. No, there are many, man. Without Yahweh Shai, keeping the commandment is a burden. You can't keep the commandment without being covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai, man. Hamashiach. Point blank period. That's why we praise the Son, so that the Father can have mercy on us through his Son, through the blood of his Son, man. The sacrificial lamb. Why do you think the Levite sacrifice on temples, man? People were not able to keep perfectly the law. What make you think now you can keep the laws? Our ancestor failed without Yahweh Shai, man. So you are a biggest hypocrite, man. So I want to talk about the curses the parent can put on you, and they will be in effect within a few years or few months, and there will be a complete bugout, man. Or you will be out of every job, man. Or you won't have a stable family, you know. Or he can tell you your kid will beat you one day. Those are curses, different curses, man. There is no voodoo there. Those are natural curses from your parent. For you Babylonian, stupid ass Negroes, who always think everything will go your ways. Everything is about you. Everything about you. No orders. No everything. Nothing. You stupid, man. So I want to do a quick lesson on that, man. I hope the lesson was edifying. Till next time, shalom.